Okie dokie.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Wade and Shiggy Show. I am Wade here with Wild Bill. Today we are back with the SBS Series. That's right. Today we're continuing on with the series. If you guys want to know what the records are right now, Bill is winning 3-2 as I won last week when Georgia pulled it out in the end over Notre Dame.
Out of the rear end.
Yeah, right at the end. But I believe it was 23-17, if I'm not mistaken. So this week we are picking between number 21 USC against number 17 Washington. Now this is an interesting game because
where's it at?
It's in Washington.
Okay.
USC upsetted Utah last week. It was a close game, but they ended up beating number 10 Utah. I think it was in Utah, I can't remember. And Washington, their only loss was against, let me figure it out here. Not that. Was against California, which they are ranked, and they only lost by 1 point. USC lost to BYU in overtime by 3 points.
It was unranked.
Yes, which made them unranked, and then they came ranked again when they beat Utah.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting game because USC is on their third string quarterback, but was able to beat a top 10 team in the country. Washington, on the other hand, they are such an up and down team because, yes, they got Jacob Eason at quarterback, which is pretty good. He's not too bad. But at the same time, there's just really nothing special about Washington. I mean, they could have competed in the Pac-12 if it wasn't for the fact that they lost to not BYU, but California. But I'm just looking at this matchup, and it's just like, is USC going to be able to compete with Washington with a third-string quarterback? Yes, they beat number 10 Utah. They beat number 10 Utah, which everybody's saying they have the best defense in the Pac-12, and they beat them. That's the thing I'm wondering about is USC is always going to be good to an extent because they're one of those power schools that always get the recruits, they get the athletes, everything. Washington, on the other hand, always becomes a surprise team because you never know if they're going to be good or not.
Well, last year went to home game against Ohio State, wasn't it?
Yeah, and they got destroyed by Ohio State. All right, we're going to go through. No, I don't want to see that. We're going to go through team stats here of each team. Just to tell you guys a little heads up on what to expect this Saturday. USC, points per game, they are averaging 33.3. Washington averages 40.8 points per game. Points allowed. USC has allowed 24 points per game. Washington has allowed 18.3 points per game. Total yards altogether, USC is averaging 443 yards per game. Washington is averaging 461.3 yards per game. That's outrageous. Yards allowed, USC has allowed 421 yards per game. And Washington has allowed 332 points, not points, but yards per game. Which you can see right there, that just means their defense is basically better than their offense. And we look at the opponents all together for both teams. USC has beaten Stanford when they were ranked 45-20, and they beat Utah last week 30-23, so they beat them by 7 points. Beat them by a touchdown, basically. Washington they lost to Cal, which California is now ranked now. So that's that's one of those interesting opponents.
Yeah.
But they haven't beaten anybody quality yet because they've only beaten Eastern Washington 47-14. They've beaten Hawaii.
They had to go to Hawaii. It's always bad.
Yeah, 52-20. And they beat BYU at BYU 45-19. So I look at this game like this is going to be an interesting game for Washington and USC because Washington hasn't beaten anybody quality. They haven't won a game in their conference yet because they lost to California by 1 point. USC, however, they beat 2 opponents in the Pac-12.
Well, Hawaii's in the Pac-10 as well, too.
Hawaii's not, no. They're in the Mountain West.
I thought they were Pac-12, too.
No. Yeah, they've beaten 2 teams in the Pac-12. USC has. Stanford and Utah, which those are 2 quality wins. I'm not going to lie. Those are actually, even though how bad Stanford is,
Yeah.
that's actually a quality win for them. And they also beaten Fresno State, which that's an up and down team too. I gotta go over the match predictor. The FBI has predicted that Washington will win this game by 71.8%. So, and this week, Bill's pick.
Oh, yay.
So,
Thanks for giving me a good one. Tough one.
what do you expect? You got the easy one between Iowa and Iowa State. I mean, I didn't get an easy one with Notre Dame and Georgia, even though it really wasn't easy till the end. But since I got the pick last week, he will get the first pick this week, and I will get the opponent that he picks. So, Bill is picking between USC at Washington, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, in Washington at Husky Stadium. Now, I ask you, Bill,
Yeah.
who is your selection between USC?
Because the worst thing comes is you
Washington.
can tell all this time, so I don't know. I can see worse pulled ups than this one.
You think Washington's going to be USC?
And they're playing in Washington.
Okay. I'm hoping for USC's third string quarterback to do something. I don't know, because I believe Washington's defense is going to be the main look at for
It'll
this
be
game.
the main purpose, focus of this game.
Because if they could stop that third string quarterback, then USC I don't think can do anything against Washington's offense. So that's going to be the key thing for this game. Other than that, it's going to be right down to the wire, no matter if the FBI picks it or not. So for this week's SBS pick, Bill has picked Washington, and I am picking USC. Hopefully USC can pull it off with a third string quarterback. I mean, they did against number 10 Utah, so let's see if they can do it again against Washington.
I don't know what the defensive rankings for Utah was, though.
They were predicted number 1 in the Pac-12.
For defense?
Yeah.
I had some injuries though, too. That could all be, too.
I don't remember. But guys, that is going to be it for our SBS picks for this week between the game.
I win, I go up 4-2 on you.
Yeah, between USC at Washington, in Washington at Husky Stadium. Please leave a like below. Please comment with your opinions and your picks for this game. Do you pick USC for the upset? Do you pick Washington for the win? Or you're just going to watch it for the hell of it? And with that, guys, we thank you all for watching our SBS picks this week. And we encourage you all
Stay classy.
to please stay classy and go Trojans.